Hi there, my name is Shaminder Pal Singh, and I'm recording this video to talk about a new feature that I recently added into my data service toolkit. So this feature adds a data service console right inside our portal where we can execute our fetch XML queries under the context of logged in user. So in order to set it up, we just need to install the SPS controls solution, latest solution from my GitHub. And once we have it installed, go back to our classic area, click on SPS controls. And if you have the previous version of SPS controls installed, then once you select the customer self-service, once you select your website, then you'll notice that there's an upgrade option here. You can click on that option and this will install the latest data service packages into your PowerApps portal. Okay, so once we have it installed, then the final thing before using the data service console is to associate our portal user with the data service web role. So this web role is only required if you want to use the data service console. If you just want to use the data service within your JavaScript code, which I explained in my previous blog post, then you don't have to assign this web role. So this is just for the purpose of preventing the end users navigating to our console and seeing that web page. Okay, so I already have a user created for my portal, so I'll just add this web role to it. So this web role is called SPS underscore CMS underscore administrator. Let's select that and add it. All right, so once we have it added, let's go back to our portal, clear our cache, and then we can navigate to this page underscore SPS tools. So this is where our console, data service console lives. So right now, we can see that we see Portal Data Service as our installed package, and I'm working on other packages also, and soon I'll release them, and then they would be available over here. So to test the data service out, let's click on the test button, and yeah, so this is our console where we can input any fetch XML and see the data that would be returned. Okay, so let's go here, grab the fetch XML and add it here, run it. Yeah, so this gives us the data back based on the columns which were specified in the fetch XML. And then in case the result set is large, we can change the rows per page setting to a bigger number. Yep, so this console works with liquid objects also. So in case if you want to prepare your fetch XML using liquid user object or using user or navigating to logged in user's account and then grabbing the field out from there, you can do so as well. So I already have a fetch with me. So let's just put this here. So in this fetch, we have this user.id. So at the runtime, this user.id would be replaced by the logged in portal users quit. All right. So similarly, if you want to grab the logged in user's parent account, then you can just do so by user dot parent customer id dot id and then specify the account column over here. Yeah. Yeah. So this brought me the data back, which is associated to this account. And the final thing is, in case if you want to bring the related linked entity columns, then you can construct your fetch XML using a link tag and provide the attributes. Make sure you have an alias set and then hit run. So this will bring back the related entity columns also. And yeah, based on whether it's of type lookup or pick list, you'll see this additional metadata associated to it. Okay, yeah, so that's how this console works. And one final thing, in case if you want to consume this fetch XML into your web page or your web template, in your client-side code, then this generate code option at the top right-hand side will allow you to download the JavaScript file, and you can directly use this file into your web page or web template. Let me just open it. Okay, yeah. So this JavaScript will contain the fetch XML that was provided in the console, and then it will also have the code to get the data using this query. And once the promise is resolved, as a default template, I am just pulling all the fields which were provided in the fetch XML and writing all of them into default variables over here. So you can use these variables to get the value out of it and perform your logic based on your requirements. Yep, so that's it from my end. Let me know if you run into any issues using the data service console. Yep, take care and